should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Tatum, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Morant dishes to Jackson. Takes it inside.
Such a forceful drive by Jackson Jr. Defense doesn't want to get in his way.
Tatum with it. Horford with the screen on Brooks. Tatum with it. Guarded down by Jackson. And finished off by Horford.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Smart against Morant. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range. Morant's got 5 now.
John Morant was a great player, but he became a star once he learned how to dominate pick and rolls.
And here's Tatum for 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Grizzlies have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here's Brooks. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Brooks against Tatum. Horford up top. Left side, Tatum. Horford the pass to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in.
And Tatum's teammates love the hustle. They appreciate him going hard on the offensive glass and really getting it done.
Morant against Smart. Morant kicks to Brooks. Out to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Now here's Smart. Pass to Brown. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Tatum on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Back to Smart. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Fires the 3. And there's the bucket from Tatum. Tatum's got 7.
How about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
Here's Morant. Pass to Bane. Wide open. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Morant against Smart. Here's Brown. No good, shot missing. Great D that time from Bane. Morant kicks to Bane. Here's Adams, out to Brooks, from deep, and again it's Memphis with the 3.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Now here's Brown. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. Smart passes to Tatum. Brown against Bane. Horford, no luck.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Brooks finds Morant. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Brown outside. Outside, Horford. Dishes it to Smart. Back to Horford. Brown feeling out a bit to the middle. Stolen by Jackson. Bain kicks to Brooks. That three off the mark. And so it's Memphis in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Memphis? So on the floor for Memphis, the wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Smart passes to Brown. Back to Smart. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Celtics trail by 9. Driving in.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Here's Morant. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's on Robert Williams.
So good at staying in attack mode. When Morant is going at defenses, he forces them to foul him.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. But it's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Adams finds Morant. Outside, Bain. From outside the arc. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Now, here's Bain. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Jackson out to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
It's been all about Ja tonight. He can score in so many different ways.
Smart dishes to Brown. That one good for 2. Brown's got 4 this quarter.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Jackson down low, working on Horford. Bain for 3. Doesn't go that time. And the Celtics going the other way now. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. Now Smart after the missed 3 from Desmond Bain. Here's Brown, and he banks in the layup. 6 points for Jaylen Brown.
A very athletic play by Brown, getting the ball inside and working his way to a high percentage shot.
Morant passes to Bain. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Lets it go from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Brooks has got 8.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Morant against Smart. Kicks to Brown. Back to Smart. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Adams. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. Morant with it. Out guarded by Smart. Morant dishes to Brooks. Takes a 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Williams finds Tatum. From the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now Bane. He has 5. And there's the pass to Brooks. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 10.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from mid-range.
Now here's Morant. 15 points in the game. From deep. No good that time. Gets it off. The shot. No good. So we've reached the end of the first.
With the score, the Celtics 20, the Grizzlies 35.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Williams is out there with Gallinari, and it's Cornette in at the 5. That's the Boston 5.
As a coach, you really like what Grant Williams brings. He's kind of that hybrid, a forward who can play inside or play outside.
Now here's Jones. Kennard with the ball. Now guarded by Gallinari. Smart goes in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And this is where Smart's at his best, being aggressive, going towards the rim.
And guys, it's been fun watching the evolution of Grant Williams.
Yeah, he's seeing more time on the floor in recent years, and the three-point shot, that's what sticks out to me. The more he shoots it, the higher percentage he seems to hit.
The Grizzlies have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And so he hits the technical free throw. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for the Celtics. Jones up top. He's guarded by Brogdon. Just 5 to shoot. Count that one. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Brogdon kicks to Gallinari. Back to Brogdon. Gallinari on the wing. He's still scoreless so far in this one. White wide open. He fires. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Jones looking for an opening. That's a 2 from Kennard. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon.
Normally he drains that.
Here's White. And the 3 off target. And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They led by as many as 18 points. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Now Williams following Tyus Jones' three-point attempt. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. And again, Memphis no good. Celtics trail by 9. Cornet passes to Gallinari. Nice ball movement by Boston.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Brogdon against Jones. And here is Brogdon, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. And he comes up with the deuce. And the Grizzlies lead by 11. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far. But Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Kennard, the pass to Clark. Brogdon against Jones. Here's Aldama to the paint. And he dunks it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Brogdon. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Sweet move. Here's Aldama. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And White kicks to Gallinari. Offensive rebound. White the pass to Brogdon. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Get up, Malcolm.
You think this guy is just about jumpers? There's more to his game.
Jones against Brogdon. Kennard for 3. Another shot. Here's Clark. Gallinari with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Offensive rebound. Cornet. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end of the quarter.
Please give a big round of applause.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the center, locking down the middle. And finished off by Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thank you, David. And it's the Celtics with the ball. Grizzlies making the shot. Here's Brown, stripped away. Morant with it, now guarded by Smart, and stolen by Tatum. Here's Brown, and the rejection by Jackson. Out to Morant with the shot. No good on that one. Now the Celtics take it the other way. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really
really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Brooks against Tatum. Williams sends a screen for Tatum. Down low. And finished off by Williams.
Slashing with purpose there. After setting that screen, Williams knows where to position himself in these sets.
Here's Morant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on Jaylen Brown. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Now here's Tatum. The long distance three is buried.
Ooh, how about that extended range from Tatum? It's an absolute bomb.
Smart against Morant. And he goes big with the dunk right over Al Horford.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is. That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
On the wing, Bane. Stolen by Smart. Horford in the post. Guarded by Jackson. Outside, Smart. Bane looking around. Brooks with no one around. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
The three from Tatum. And it's Smart with the extra effort.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Now here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Memphis.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ja Morant.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Oh, a big night for Tatum. This is a guy who's put up 60 in the game. There is a short list, very short, that I am not on, who have done that.
Now here's Morant. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Smart. Kept alive. Outside for Jackson. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. This is... to the best
When you're playing in the same conference, the rivalry is real. These teams in particular have bumped heads for years.
Well, rivalries are built when something is at stake, and when you look at the entire history of this matchup, the peaks and valleys for each club, there's a little bit of distaste, which always makes for interesting viewing.
And the Cleveland starting five. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the 5. And down it goes, 2 points.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
Tatum passes to Horford. Clock at 6. Williams from long range. Unable to get that one. And it's Cleveland the other way. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Takes it inside. And Mitchell with the slam.
This is where Donovan Mitchell is nearly impossible to stop. With that aggressive defense, he still finds a way to score it. Coming out of high school, Evan Mobley was a 5-star recruit. He had his pick of college programs, and he finally settled on USC.
Outside Garland. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Williams grabs the board. And it was brief, but Mobley's college career was filled with accolades, Doris.
There's no doubt, BA. How about this? In just 1 year with the Trojans, Mobley wins Pac-12 Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year, of course, and Defensive Player of the Year. That's quite a triple crown.
Allen can't get it to go.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Here's Tatum. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Mitchell drives in. Can't get it to drop. And the Celtics going the other way now. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Brown passes to Horford. Smart against Garland. Pass to Okoro. Back to Garland. The 3 from Mitchell. Williams grabs the board. For Boston, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Here's Brown. Good D by Mobley.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now here's Garland. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he's able to get it back. Allen finds Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Here he goes. And they get it back. It's stolen by Smart. Outside, Brown. 1:41 left to play in the first. Tatum passes to Brown. Oh, they need this. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Don't you love how physical Jaylen Brown is? This guy is not afraid to draw contact.
Boy, when you think about Jaylen Brown, you have to be impressed by the progress he has made offensively. He's become one of those guys that you know wants to take it to the next level.
Now here's Garland. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Okoro. Shot clock at 5. The baseline, Jay. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. And how about Jaylen Brown, Doris, becoming an offensive monster?
This guy has become a consistent three-point shooting threat. He can knock down shots from the field. He can go off the bounce. He'll contribute on the backboards. And we know they challenged him to become a better playmaker, and he has. He has become the full package. Pass
to Allen. Rebounded by the Celtics. On the wing, Tatum. Checked by Mitchell. Brown passes to Tatum. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
Boy, the evolution and growth of Jason Tatum has been fun to watch. He's committed to improving. He wants nightly responsibility, and he's got such a high ceiling.
And that one drops, so now they lead by one.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Garland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Well, that's the kind of finish that sends a message to an opponent. Donovan Mitchell with the dunk.
Tatum passes to Williams. Back to Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
That's the end of the first quarter. And not much scoring. It remains close. It's the Celtics. They lead by one.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth dance team.
Man, it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials. Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular. Boy, when you think about the Boston Celtics and their fans, I think one thing that makes them unique, it isn't just the state of Massachusetts, right? It's the entire region of New England.
Pass to Mobley. Back to Okoro. Outside for Mitchell. Shoots over Brown. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Yeah, Doris, if you're anywhere in the northeast portion of the U.S., you're going to see a lot of Boston jerseys.
Well, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Rhode Island, they all adopt the Celtics as their hometown team. But here's what's even more impressive, BA. Go to any NBA city, any of the other 29 cities, and you are going to see Celtic green jerseys. That is a fan base that travels well. Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Allen with it. Pass to Okoro. Outside for Mitchell. From deep, Mobley. Cleveland gets it back. Here's Okoro, defended by Brown. Garland against Smart. Garland, no good. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Now here's Tatum. The D's right on him. From deep. With the second effort, second shot opportunity, Horford.
You know, you've got to be willing to sit down on the pump fakes of Al Horford. He does an extraordinary job getting the defense to commit.
And he knocks down the first one.
When you think about Al Horford at his best, he is one of the league's most versatile big men. This guy is a very strong passer. He can defend across positions, including switching out on the perimeter, and he can knock down open threes.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Someone once again for Celtics.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outside for Mitchell. Back to Garland. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Garland's got his first bucket in this one. And it may have taken 10 years, but Horford's defense finally got recognized in 2018.
Yeah, he made the NBA's all-defensive team that season, BA, and he may not be a shot-blocking force like some of the great defensive players in this league, but there isn't a weakness to his game on the defensive end.
And Mitchell puts up a deep three. The rebound, Celtics. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Brown, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
You have to have the ability to force the defense to commit one way or the other. Jaylen Brown's aggressiveness does just that.
Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
They're working themselves to the line, using great fakes and getting into the body of the shot blocker.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And the shot is good by Garland.
Yeah, Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Smart outside. The kick to Tatum. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
All right, Celtics fans, give it up for Celtics Entertainment. Once again,
here's Mitchell. Oh, he nails it. Only 3 for 10, but that's got to feel good.
Well, Coro is a team first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
There's Tatum with the 3. Boston again missing. For Cleveland, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Mobley outside. Outside Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Garland up top. Horford covering. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know, the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Garland against Smart. And he banks in the layup. And the Celtics lead by 5.
I'll tell you, you have to appreciate the confidence of Marcus Smart. At point-blank range, he is an efficient scorer.
Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Outside, Brown. Nice move. Mitchell grabs a miss. Garland against Smart. Pass to Allen. Outside Mitchell. Launches a 3. Counted from distance. Mitchell's got 7 now in this quarter.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined. It's on balance.
Tie game in Boston. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
19.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Grant Williams out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Luke Cornett. Then it's Derek White. And it's Brogdon in at point guard. That's the Boston 5. Lopez with it. Picked up by Gallinari. Lopez in the post. He's against Gallinari. Lopez can't hit. The Celtics with the lead. Outside, Williams to the middle. White can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
To the wing on the left. Wade misses.
Ugh, he forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Inside. And he dunks it down.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Gallinari with a screen on Levert. Outside Gallinari. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Lopez.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Osman on the wing.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact. And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Brogdon against Levert. Outside White. Drives to the hoop. Lays it up and banks it in.
Derek White showing you I can put it on the deck and finish off a pretty drive. Nicely done, Derek. I think when people think of Malcolm Brogdon, the first word that comes to mind is consistency. This guy takes quality shots. He's already produced a 50, 40, 90 season back in 2019.
And that one's good. Green.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Gallinari with a screen. White the pass to Gallinari. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Well, that 50, 40, 90 season put Brogdon in pretty exclusive company, Doris.
It sure did, B.A. Only the 8th player in the history of the league to accomplish that feat. Think about it. It takes tremendous skill to carry those percentages. The discipline to take good shots. The work required to become a consistent shooter. Brogdon brings it every game.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Outside Brogdon. Back to White from downtown. Here's Cornette. Another shot. And he lays it up and in. Cornette's got his first 2 points.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Pass to Osman. Back to Levert. Here's Osman. Shot clock at 6. 18 feet out. Good work defensively by White. Boston has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Jacks up a 3. No luck on that one. And Cleveland the other way now. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Pass to White. 1:11 left in the third quarter. Takes a 3. That's good from Gallinari on the assist by White. And it's a 5-point Boston lead.
Well, just tremendous quickness and great release by Danilo Gallinari. Catch and shoot is easy money for him.
Cleveland calls timeout. Got a line change here for Boston.
Once again, Celtics faithful, your Celtics.
1:04 left in the third. Garland against Smart. Outside Mitchell. The 3. And another miss by Cleveland. The Celtics have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Smart passes to Williams. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Right side Mitchell. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Passes to Horford. Kicks it out to Smart. To the paint. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Down low. Here's Okoro. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Well, just quick with the decision-making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
Smart passes to Tatum. Launches it. Doesn't go for him. The The drive by Garland. Nice D from Tatum. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Celtics out in front, up by 3. And we're coming back in. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You'll love the unselfish play.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, the point guard IQ of Darius Garland. In pick and roll, you've got to be able to make great decisions, and he does.
Outside Tatum. Brown against Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tatum from long range. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Mitchell with the ball. Guarded now by Smart. Mitchell double team. To the inside. Okoro. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Oh, to be that athletically gifted. Okoro is a 2-guard who plays at the cup.
Outside Tatum. Williams up top. Outside Brown. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Williams misses. The Cavaliers leading. Final quarter of play. About a minute and a half off the clock. And Allen gets it to go.
Okay, Mr. Allen. I did not know the 3-point shot was in your bag. Nicely done.
And Boston calls time here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, the head coach for the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during the break. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
How about the playmaking ability of Al Horford? Wonderful at positioning himself and capitalizing.
Here's Mitchell to the paint. Allen on the wing. And stolen by Williams.
Cleveland foul. Isaac Okoro. Second personal foul.
And that one falls for Tatum. Outside, Brown. Back to Tatum. Rejected by Allen.
Boy, you've got to watch those long arms of Jared Allen. Twice on the pipe, send it back.
And finished off by Garland.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Here's Tatum. The open shot, Horford. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the previous plays, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Outside Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Brown. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
This is exactly what comes with having the basketball late and becoming the focal point of your team. For Donovan Mitchell, making these free throws is critical.
The Celtics have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Pass to Horford. Outside Tatum. Fires the 3. Offensive board. And Horford powers it home.
Oh, you have to love Al Horford. Prepared to deliver in the important moments.
Time called here. The Cavs decide to talk it over. They're up by 2. 1:44 left in the fourth. Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer.
Brown against Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Into the lane. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Outside, Brown. To tie it up. Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
And Okoro gets it to go. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Smart. And so he draws the foul. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
But I just love how Marcus Smart plays the game of basketball. He's aggressive, he's intelligent, and he doesn't mind getting under your skin.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
34 seconds left in the fourth. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. 6 to shoot. And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Williams.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Possession ball game, down the stretch, always plenty of pressure. Now can Jaylen Brown knock down a free throw? Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
A leader on this team. These guys trust Mitchell to come up huge at the line.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
Personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within 2 here. And that's good as he hits both shots. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he's already proven that in the playoffs he is willing to be a go-to scorer. He's committed to improving his game. He's got to continue to work at the defensive end of the floor.
And Boston calls time here. They're down by 3. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either going to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
It's stolen by Smart. And a big mental mistake as they called timeout when they had none remaining. And they'll pay for it with maybe the rarest of technical fouls.
What is he doing? He's got to know they're out of timeouts. Huge mental lapse. What an unnecessary technical.
Boy, you know he's going to hear about that one in the locker room. Not his finest moment. And so it's the Cavaliers. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
Thank you all for
take the stage in front of their loyal fans. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Allen in at center. Garland, no good. Morant left side. And Morant throws it down.
With the ball on the string, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
So it's the Grizzlies now. The Cavaliers making the shot. Bane passes to Brooks. Here's Jackson. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Mobley. And it's off the back rim. No good. Garland against Bane. Mobley. And the rejection by Jackson. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here is Mitchell. Second chance effort.
On D, Adams is so intimidating, using his size well to affect the shot.
Morant outside. That one no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Garland dishes to Allen. And Allen with the slam.
Flushed by Allen there. What I love about him, he's a center and he's not trying to be a guard. He knows who he is.
Now here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Garland against Morant. Garland the pass to Allen. Adams, some nice D.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Passes it to Jackson. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. Rebounded by Jackson.
The defender didn't block that dunk, but he changed it, and that's as good as a block.
And looking back at the 2017 draft, it just seems absurd that Donovan Mitchell fell to the 13th pick.
Greg, well, in hindsight is always 20/20. You know that. I don't think many of us could have predicted him averaging 20 points as a rookie or becoming a fixture at All-Star games.
Payne for 3. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Allen's shot is off.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Brooks misses.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Mitchell kicks to Okoro. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant outside. Nice move. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
Both good from the line that time. Cleveland leading by 3. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Mobley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do. And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Now here's Morant. 6 points for him. Out to Brooks. Plenty of space. Allen with the rebound. And And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Both shots good from the stripe.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Morant. Oh,
yes. As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
There's the pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. To the inside. 5 to shoot. To the left side wing. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morant kicks to Bain. Out to Morant. Into the lane. And oh, he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
What an athlete this guy is. Ja Morant is talented at staying in control.
Mitchell outside. Over Morant. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here. Look at that!
Nice! Not want to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Mitchell against Bain. Stolen by Jackson. The 3 from Morant. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Here's Morant. Outside, Bain. Back to Morant. Clock at 6. Here he goes. He can't get that one, so Cleveland will take it the other way. Garland with it. He's picked up by Morant. So they foul intentionally. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
First team foul.
Let me hear you right now. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Up and in on the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Bain with the screen on Mitchell. Pass to Bain. And it's Brooks in the corner. Hits it from three-point range. Brooks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You can run these plays for Brooks. He's improving in the catch-and-shoot area.
Here's Mitchell, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Morant finds Adams, and no good that time. Excellent D there from Allen. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 6. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Not as good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Morant.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Garland dishes to Mobley. Here's Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
The Cavaliers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Free throw drops for Mitchell.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
I appreciate the versatility of Mitchell's game. He can get you a little of everything on the floor, not just a lot of points.
Pass to Bain. Brooks outside. Here's Morant.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
Passes it to Okoro. Stolen by Brooks. Outside, Bain. Memphis moving it around. Here's Morant. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. A drive by Garland. Allen. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. 6 points for Allen.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Morant surveying the D. Morant with another miss.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really...
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Morant with a wide open look. It's good from the top of the key. Morant's got 18 points.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Garland against Morant. Garland with the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Bain looking around. It's up a 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Efficient from range. Desmond came into the league with a sharp three-point shot.
Garland against Morant. Mitchell passes to Allen, and slam dunk by Allen.
Yeah, take it up strong, big fella.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Adams sets the pick for Morant. There's the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
It's on Jared Allen.
You have to respect Ja's burst on the drive. So dangerous with the ball in his hands.
And the second free throw, good. 15 seconds left now here in the second. Mitchell against Bain. Now Mitchell. Off with the layup.
And this is Allen's calling card. He can defend straight up, and boy, he's a monster in help defense.
So that'll be it for the... And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
We've got Tyus Jones. He's out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Conchar in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Aldama passes to Kennard. 2 on the clock. The 3. Aldama can't hit. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Oh, in the jam-packed way. What a play.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's how you run pick and roll. Kennard's a smart player who's gotten better at creating for others.
LeVert the pass to Lopez. It's stolen by Jones. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Pull-up jumper. Unable to get that one.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Jones against LeVert. The kick out to Lopez. Back to LeVert. Clock at 4. Over Jones. To the left wing. Here's Osman. Connects from three-point range. Osman's got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs.
Great look there from Robin Lopez. Rare to see a big man with that kind of playmaking ability.
Jones, the pass to Aldama. And he drives in, and that comes off the assist by Jones.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
LeVert against Jones. Out to Wade. Picked away. At the elbow, Jones. Clark with a wide open look. His three-pointers off the mark.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Timeout called, Cleveland. So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. The Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Morant, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Brooks against Mitchell. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
And Morant throws it down.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That could be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around. I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Here's Morant. Oh!
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Here's Mitchell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clearly a foul.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
And Mitchell drops them both. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Morant outside, driving to the basket, and Morant throws it down.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Mitchell kicks to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. Okoro passes to Mitchell. And Adams sends it back. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Garland. Allen's shot is off. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 4. Brooks the pass to Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. Adams' shot is good.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Cavaliers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And Adams sends it back.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts deep in.
Oh, what a play!
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team give it.
Please give a big round of applause.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Mitchell is out there, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer.
The previous play is under
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion...
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands because it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And here's Brooks from outside. And Adams kicks to Morant. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. Outside for Jackson. Goes back up. Adams. It's good on the putback. Adams has got the game tied up here for Memphis.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
Okoro passes to Mitchell. Now Okoro kicks it out to Mitchell. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Good play to get the ball to one of the league's best scorers. Mitchell says, thank you very much.
Here's Morant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And the other area they're separating themselves is with their points at the free throw line, being the initiator physically.
The drive by Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Terrific job in the screen and roll. Mitchell creates, whether it be for others or for himself.
Here's Morant. And it's sent back by Allen. Payne for 3. Now the pass to Morant. Shot clock at 5. And oh, he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
He has elite athleticism, makes John Morant a threat on the glass, and you know he can finish.
Mitchell against Payne, and Adams sends it back. Here's Morant, and Morant throws it down.
Tremendous effort from John Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
Garland looking it over. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Allen kicks to Okoro. And Okoro throws it down.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
And an intentional foul right there.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Allen finds Mitchell. On the wing, Mitchell.
I love how aggressive Payne is on defense. He doesn't give his man much room to work with.
Morant, and Morant throws it down.
This is why he has the ball. John Morant, he loves to deliver in these moments.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're trailing by 1. 1:03 left in the game. 1:03 left in the fourth. Here's Mitchell. Money!
Big time basket at a big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Morant outside. It's in!
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. It drops.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Memphis with the ball. Here's Morant. Hangs and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jared Allen.
An exciting player with a bright future. Morant knows he has to come up big when needed.
And so both free throws good that time. That puts him ahead.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Garland with it.
Some scouts were surprised when Jackson's wingspan was measured over 7'5". That's a huge number, especially when you talk about contesting shots.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And he ends up missing both free throws. The drive by Mitchell. Oh, missed it. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. One-ish. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
pair of teams tonight that put a major emphasis on rebounding, Richard.
Yeah, when you look at the glass work, it is all about pride and effort. Look, no team that stresses rebounding wants to lose the battle on the boards.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point. Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
Tatum against Brooks. Tatum passes to Horford. It's Brown on the wing. Driving in. And the jam by Brown.
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
And here's Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Outside Morant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Every night, Ja Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Now here's Morant. Over Smart. Morant finds Jackson. Outside Bane. Shoots over Brown. That one off the back iron and out. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Tatum. Five to shoot. Stolen by Jackson. Outside Morant. The crossover. And then Morant with the dunk.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
Smart outside. On the wing, Tatum. Puts up a three. Kept alive by Boston. Back to Smart. Pass to Horford. On the wing, Tatum fires the three. And the three-pointer goes. Tatum's got 6 points.
What is he doing? You gotta get out to Tatum. He is too good of an outside shooter to be given that much airspace. What?
Now here's Morant. Jackson, pass to Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you, going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find. And I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA.
Williams' shot is good.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now here's Morant. He's got 6. Outside Bane. Now Morant, just 5 on the clock. Going inside. Morant with the slam!
This is what teams try to do with Morant. Get physical, make it difficult, but he just continues to figure it out.
Tatum from long range. The Grizzlies pull it in. 1:04 left in the first quarter. Pass to Bane. Morant against Smart. And then Morant with the jam!
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Outside, Brown. Now Williams. Outside Tatum. Back to Williams. Here's Brown. That shot off the mark. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
And he makes it.
If anybody has questions why John Morant went second overall in 2019, it's his ability to move the ball and create hoops for not only himself, but others.
Brooks against Tatum. From deep three-point range. Boston again missing. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim in a finish. Just light work.
And here's Morant outside. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Kick out to Brown. Three-pointer. He buries it from 3. Brown's got 5 now.
Love the response by Brown, marching right back down and dropping in his own 3.
Hey, guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
It's stolen by Tatum. Smart passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum is advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
First one falls for him.
Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
And at this point for Brown, do you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall.
Morant against Smart. Morant with the slam!
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Smart outside. Williams with the screen. Smart passes to Williams. And here's Brown. Down low. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Outside Bane. Pass to Brooks. Back to Bane. Adams with the ball. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Brooks against Tatum. And there's the call on Dillon Brooks. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Here's Tatum. Give him 8 points now. No good on the quick 3. Morant against Smart. And it's Morant off the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
There's Tatum with the 3. Adams grabs the miss.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Outside for Brooks. The three-pointer off the mark.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall. When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Morant, pass to Adams. Outside for Brooks. Lets it go. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Smart. 43 seconds left to play in the first half. There's Tatum with the three. And again, Boston with the triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Outside Bain. Outside Morant. Misses off the right iron. For Boston, they've gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Brown passes to Williams. Here's Tatum. Horford finds Tatum. With 1 on the clock.
This team leads on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s deep.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. All right, stick around. We'll be right back. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
On the floor for Boston, we've got Danilo Gallinari, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Derek White. Then there's Grant Williams, and it's Cornette in at the center position. Well, Richard, as a former player yourself, what's your take on stars demanding trades and jumping around the league so much?
It's tough because I've seen the other thing happen to stars. Blake Griffin re-signs with the Clippers. They show him videos of putting his jersey in the rafters, and then he's traded a year later. So I think everybody has to figure out what is best for them, but you also have to try as an individual and as a professional to fulfill your obligations. And I think trades can be someplace in the middle of that.
Pass to Aldama. Back to Jones. The three is up. Kennard outside. Connects from downtown. Kennard's got 5 points in the quarter. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Puts it up. And it's Brogdon missing.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Jones, the pass to Kennard. On the take. And that one is stuffed right through.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Gallinari finds Williams. To stop the run. The putback. Jones grabs the board. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 3 in the second half. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, D.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Pass to Gallinari. Kennard against White. Here's Cornette. Outside for Brogdon. All alone. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Love watching Brogdon make the right reads. He's more than capable of converting catch-and-shoot opportunities.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Here's Brogdon. Outside White to the right side. Pass to Cornette. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Yes, it's good.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Brogdon against Jones. Here's the three. He can't hit that time.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Inside. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Outside Gallinari from outside the arc. Drops in the three. Gallinari's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
From deep. Kennard can't get it to go. Boston has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. White can't hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The shot's good. Jones has got 4 points in the quarter.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Kennard against White. Pass to Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got his first basket.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Got enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Jones in the post, guarded by Brogdon. Now here's Kennard. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Celtics. Oh, deflected. Jones against Brogdon. Jones, the pass to Clark. Here's Kennard. Nails it from three. Kennard's got 10 points in just the second half. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be back in a moment.
Please give a big round of applause.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Moran and Bade in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Outside, Brown. Driving inside. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Carving up the defenders like a surgeon. Brown is gifted at getting all the way to the rim.
Moran against Smart. Fires from deep. Horford with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Brown, and Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And here are the Grizzlies now. 6-point lead. Moran finds Brooks. And he drives in. Here's Adams. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. The drive by Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm. Whew. Oh, my gracious.
Just incredible.
That is a monster finish.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Love the aggression from Brown. A tough cover for any defender out there.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Memphis. And he can't hit the second. Here's Bane. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Horford outside. Brooks against Tatum. Back to Horford. The kick out to Williams. Outside, Brown. 4 on the clock. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Brooks. And it's Moran off the drive. Pass to Adams. Back to Bane. Outside Moran. Now here's Adams. Here's Bane. Goes back up. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Adams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Al Horford.
And look at Adams keeping his composure. He doubles down on his inside shot and wins a trip to the charity stripe.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Adams with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. Horford with a steal. And here's Brown for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Brown's got 6 in the quarter.
The emergence of Brown as a #1 scoring option has been so much fun to watch. He has earned a lot of trust.
Okay, knockout. Wow.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
And you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Screen by Horford. Tatum from long range. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. Now Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Putting on a show. Jackson Jr. showing you what a big man can do at the rim.
Outside Brown. The kick to Tatum. This one for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. 1:16 left in the 4th quarter. Brooks against Tatum. 20 feet out. And it's Brooks missing. Boston trailing. From deep. And Tatum with the basket on the assist from Williams. Tatum's got 19 points.
And if anybody didn't know, Jason Tatum has that killer instinct just coming up in a big way.
And then Morant with the jam.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And here's Brown for 3. Brooks with the rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Pass to Jackson. Morant with it. 5 on the clock. Jackson, pass to Brooks. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
Outside Morant. And so the Grizzlies take the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
Craig, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Here's Williams, and it's sent back by Allen.
Jared Allen, a rim protector at its finest. What a block.
Pass to Okoro. Back to Garland. Good work defensively by Smart.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And here's Tatum for three. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Garland against Brown. Mobley kicks to Mitchell. Now here's Garland. D right on him. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Over Smart. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Celtics have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And Doris, looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
Now Brown, following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Rebound by the Celtics.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Outside Tatum. Kicks it to Horford. Back to Tatum. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now, and they take the lead.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Passes it to Mitchell. Mobley, left side. Garland, the pass to Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jared Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Here's Smart. Brown outside. 6 to shoot. Driving inside. And Brown throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
High post Allen. Garland left side. Back to Allen. Okoro passes to Allen. Brown against Mitchell. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Now here's Smart. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, you have to respect the physicality of Marcus Smart's game, right? Just because you make contact with him doesn't mean he's not going to finish.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Please welcome to the floor, your powerhouse dance team. Your powerhouse dance team.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Oh, Marcus Smart, a tenacious defender, which doesn't always show up, I think, sometimes, Doris, on the statistical sheet after the game.
Well, and in fact, Kevin, different teams have different defensive metrics trying to measure that impact. All you have to do, though, with Marcus Smart is watch the guy work on that end. The way he tracks the play, the way he anticipates, just the energy he brings on the defensive end changes the equation.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Mobley, that shot no good. And the Celtics going the other way now. The pass to Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, guys, what extraordinary growth from Jaylen Brown over the course of his young career. Tighter handle, consistency from deep. This guy is serious about his craft, and it's paying dividends. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Here's Garland. Okoro kicks to Mitchell. Inside, and slam dunk by Allen.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Tatum passes to Smart. The kick out to Tatum. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Celtics.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. And here's Tatum for 3. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
Brown, and finished off by Brown.
How confident is Jaylen Brown in his handle? The dribble drive through traffic, really nice.
Mitchell against Brown. And taken away by Brown. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. The 3 from Tatum. And they recover it. And he gets it to go. Horford's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics.
Well, one thing you must appreciate about Al Horford is the way he positions himself. When shots go up, this guy is so opportunistic on the offensive glass.
Cleveland Cavaliers Screen Team. Once again,
Now the Cavaliers with it. And doors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Nailed from three-point land. Mitchell's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Cavs. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Dishes it to Horford. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Horford's got 4 this quarter.
Well, efficiency of movement makes Al Horford successful. Gets room to shoot in these sets.
Garland, no good. Boston leading by 6. It's Brown on the way. Covered by Mitchell. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Outside, Horford. Outside, Tatum. 4 on the clock. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 3 assists in the game.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Here's Brown. Mobley with the block.
7 feet, sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
Kicks it out to Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining.
Cleveland moving the ball around. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Horford. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense.
Here's Tatum driving the lane.
There is size and there is reach with Jason Tatum, and that makes him a difficult guard. He just dares the defense to foul him right there.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Smart against Garland. Mitchell right side. And he slams it down right on top of Robert Williams.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Outside Tatum. Back to Smart. Over in the corner, Brown. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Garland against Smart. Back to Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
Smart passes to Tatum. Pass to Williams, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Garland kicks to Allen. Back to Garland. Pass to Okoro. Got it off in time.
Well, Brown taking away the shooter's airspace effectively.
All right, David, thank you. And
18, the Celtics, 25.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
On the floor for Boston, we've got White. Williams is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Cornette in at the center. White dishes to Williams. White trying to get open. And it's Williams. That time the assist by White. Williams has got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics. Here's LeVert. Over in the corner, Osman. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Lopez, a screen on Gallinari. Wade passes to Lopez. And doors for teams trying to establish culture and institutional values. What makes that possible? How does that work?
I think that begins from ownership through the front office and then down to the coaching staff and then finally to the players. But Kevin, we know this. It can't be just talk. Show me, don't tell me. You have to be accountable to your teammates and to the organization.
And it's Wade with the rebound. And it's Wade with the ball for Cleveland. It's a 10-point game. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
The shot by Wade, wide open. No good from outside. Celtics leading by 10. Williams finds Brogdon. To the paint, and the call will be against Caris LeVert. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Outside, White. Gallinari outside. 6 on the shot clock. It's Williams, high post. He's against Green. Oh, that's blocked.
Cleveland ball.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
His second team foul.
Boston on D. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Back to LeVert. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
This is a good scorer who's got size and athleticism. Caris LeVert is not going to struggle to throw it down.
Brogdon outside. And he converts the layup. And the Celtics lead by 10.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Osman kicks to LeVert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Osman, the pass to Lopez. Boston grabs the miss. Cornette's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. White with it. He's picked up by LeVert. And he commits the intentional foul. And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Fans, get loud. Free t-shirts are coming your way if you're in the final section.
1:56 left in the third quarter of the game. Williams sends a screen for Tatum. To the inside. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Mitchell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mitchell's got 14 points.
Donovan Mitchell is more than capable of carrying an offense for stretches. Right now, the defense has nothing for him.
And Doris, you know, generally rookies need time to adjust to the league. Evan Mobley, not so much.
No, he looked like he belonged from the outset, GA. This guy established himself immediately as a rim protector, someone who is a constant threat on either end of the floor, a vertical spacer, big-time shot blocker, so much to like.
The wide open look here for Garland. The three-pointer, no good. Celtics leading by 10. Brown wide open, he fires. No good on the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Okoro throws it down.
Boy, you cannot let Okoro get going towards the rim. This guy has got elite athleticism.
Horford sets a screen for Tatum. He feeds it to Horford. Mobley with the block. Brown against Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Boy, if he's got momentum, we better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Get up and get loud. Please welcome
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Williams sets a screen for Tatum. Smart finds Tatum. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Garland against Smart. Garland dishes to Mitchell. With 4 seconds on the clock.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Boston on top, up 4. We're going to... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the one... Today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. In at small forward, in power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Outside Tatum. Here's Williams, and the slam by Williams.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Allen finds Mitchell. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. From outside, off the mark. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They've led by as much as 10 and taken away by Brown. Outside Tatum. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content.
Tatum has worked very hard to improve his finishing game, and that includes sometimes taking contact and earning a trip to the foul line.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. On the wing, Mitchell. To Mobley. No stopping him there. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time the previous play is supposed to detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Brown, and oh, he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
Allen, a screen on Brown. Mitchell passes to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Going inside, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
You see the elite athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. Boy, can he get off his feet in a hurry.
Outside Tatum. Brown outside. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Garland dishes to Allen. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And here's Tatum for 3. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Garland attacking. The slam dunk by Garland.
This young guy is fearless. Darius Garland delivering.
Brown feeling out of it. And Horford wide open. He shoots. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Cavaliers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Mitchell, the dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need. Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
And Tatum puts up a deep three. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Brown against Mitchell. 1:24 left here in the fourth.
Yeah, Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Brown gets to Horford. Passes to Smart. Outside Tatum. Shoots the three. Mobley with the rebound.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Down low. Allen.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
On the wing, Brown. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by the Celtics. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell passes to Garland. Bobbed up there for Mitchell. And stolen by Tatum.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Mitchell against Brown. Now Mitchell. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. It was a thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
To the Grizzlies.
Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. Good on the shot.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
Allen with a screen on Morant. Pass to Mitchell from behind the arc. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Morant against Mitchell. Adams with the ball. On the wing, Bane. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Mitchell. Is rebounded by Okoro. Garland against Bane. And Mobley throws it down.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
He is so athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
With the ball on the string, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
He takes it in to the inside. Here's Jackson. Soft touch off the glass.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. John Morant's a skilled distributor.
Outside Garland. Outside Mitchell. Back to Garland. Right at the free throw line. It's rebounded by Memphis. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, B.A., and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Fast break, Cleveland. Mitchell with the ball, guarded by Morant. And Mobley throws it down.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Mitchell against Morant. Up top, Bane. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Outside Garland. Outside for Mitchell. With the drive. That one no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Up top, Morant. Guarded by Garland. Adams inside. He's against Allen. Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. Over Mitchell. Stolen by Mobley. And it's Garland on the drive. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
1:05 left in the first quarter here. Jackson outside. Count it. Good. Jackson's got his second basket.
Right there on that play, Jackson showed the nice touch and his ability to finish around the rim.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Out to Garland. There's the triple. Pure from three-point range. Garland's got 5.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Here's Morant driving to the basket. Outside Bane. Back to Morant. Clock at 6. Over Mitchell. And that one hits the back iron. Cleveland has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
2 shots.
So he gets them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Outside Morant. From deep, Bane drains the triple. He's got 5.
Efficient from range. Desmond came into the league with a sharp three-point shot. What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. The Cavaliers.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and they're focused.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the center position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
When you keep your eyes up, good things tend to happen. Excellent pass ahead.
Outside Morant. Outside for Brooks. 3-pointer. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
You can run these plays for Brooks. He's improving in the catch-and-shoot area.
Mobley, a screen on Morant. Pass to Allen. Hey, puts up a 3. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. That's on Steven Adams.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, 1, you may score at the rim. But if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Mobley finds Garland. Here's Okoro. Mobley outside. Pass to Garland.
Grizzlies foul. Desmond Bain pays first. Second team foul. At the line.
First one falls.
Darius Garland taking 2 shots.
Garland hits them both. Now here's Morant. He has 6. Brooks outside. There's the drive. Outside Bane. Pass to Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his. And some will remember that Desmond Bain was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
Here's Mitchell, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Ja Morant picks one up. You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft.
BA, the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
From deep, Morant. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Nice stroke by Morant. You love to see him drain the 3 a little bit more.
Outside Garland. Outside Mitchell. And there's the drive. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's foul number 2 for him.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Memphis has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Moran against Mitchell. Jackson outside. The 3 is up. Good, and the setup by Moran. And it's now just a 1-point Cleveland lead.
There's the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
Pass to Mobley. Lets it go from deep. Cleveland gets it back. Outside Mitchell. Takes it inside. Tries yet again. Mobley outside. Out to Garland. 5 to shoot. And another shot. And finally they hit one. Garland's got 13 now.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Right side Bane. A minute 15 left in the first half of this one. Back to Moran. Fires for 3. That's off. 5 for 8 from the floor.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Acrobatic move by Donovan Mitchell, lifting off the floor for a slam.
Moran against Mitchell. Jackson outside. On the take. Back to Moran. The 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 14.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Pass to Okoro. Now here's Mitchell. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, PA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Jackson, pass to Bane. And here's Morant. Oh, rejected by Allen. Here's Mitchell. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 4.
33, the Grizzlies, 29.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Tyus Jones is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's John Conchar. And it's Aldama in at the 4.
Great look there from Robin Lopez. Rare to see a big man with that kind of playmaking ability.
Pass to Conchar. Back to Jones. Here's Conchar. Here's Kennard. Cans it with nobody near him. Kennard's got his first points in this one.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
LeVert with the ball. Takes the 3. Osman, no good. Jones up top. He's checked by LeVert. Pass to Conchar. Let's go with a 3. Green with the defensive effort. The Cavaliers leading. Here's Wade. Back to LeVert. It's deflected. And they're able to recover. Tries again. Clark grabs the board.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
On the wing, Conchar. Pass to Aldama. Kennard outside. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Now Now here's Lopez. He's off on the layup.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Kennard outside. For three. LeVert with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Count the basket.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Kennard. Back to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Fires at the elbow. Conchar can't hit.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Here's Green. Not going to go that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Clark. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Cavaliers.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
1:57 left in the third quarter. Here's LeVert. Outside, Green. Now LeVert. Here's Wade. Shot clock at 6. Shot from 16. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You love the way Robin Lopez just goes after those missed shots. That's where he can do damage.
Outside Jones. Pass to Clark to the left side wing. Kennard outside. There's the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. Bain against Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Here's Okoro. 4-3. Sinks the tray. Okoro's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Morant. Can they get it? And then Morant with the dunk.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
36 seconds left in the third. Outside Mitchell. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Right side Bain. The jumper from the wing off target.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Stolen by Jackson. Brooks from outside. And that's not going to go. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Cavaliers ahead.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter.
Start making some noise here.
Memphis trailing here. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with... Oh, are you kidding me? Amazing!
What an athlete this guy is. Ja Morant is talented at staying in control.
Pass to Okoro. On the wing, Mitchell, guarded by Bain. And it's Mitchell penetrating.
Something a lot of folks don't know about Donovan Mitchell. He was in the crowd during the famous broadcast of the decision by LeBron James.
Donovan Mitchell.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Strong, athletic, aggressive. Mitchell puts maximum pressure on the defense every night.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. Rejected by Allen. Outside Garland. Okoro on the wing. Out to Garland. Pass to Allen. with the block.
Look at Adams using all of his impressive reach, firmly swatting that shot away.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Cavaliers?
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
JV Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He spoke to his club like they were down in a score. He told them, quote, "We haven't won anything yet. Don't go easy. We've had all the leads like this, and we've seen them evaporate quickly." Coach bringing the urgency. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Mitchell against Brooks. Mitchell drives in. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Moran against Mitchell. Moran, the pass to Adams. Now Bain, back to Adams. Here's Moran. And then Moran with the dunk.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turns things around.
Here's Mitchell. Oh! Get you some!
Show us some power.
Nice! When Donovan Mitchell gets fired up, you better watch out. We know he's capable of having a big night.
Mitchell against Moran. Here's Brooks. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Outside for Mitchell. From the arc. The shot no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Morant with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Brooks from outside. Sinks it from distance.
Confident and relatively efficient from 3. Brooks gives you another person who can space the floor.
Moran against Garland. Outside for Mitchell. There's the 3. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got his 5th assist in this one. Memphis has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Here's Moran. Pass to Adams. Outside for Brooks. Now here's Adams. Allen defending. Brooks outside. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Moran. Moran with the slam!
Great pass by Brooks, showing the leadership here that he showed in college. The kid just makes plays.
.116 left to play in the 4th quarter. Here's Okoro. Out to Garland. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Outside Bain. Outside Morant. Back to Bain. 6 to shoot. Moran against Allen. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
Shooting for Memphis, Ja Morant.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
Brooks from outside, and he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
A big shot maker in college, Brooks has proven his value in the biggest moment.
Mitchell against Bain. Now here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Good.
Desmond Bain showing no nerves.
Allen attacking. Out to Garland. Oh, stolen by Morant. And so the big win by Cleveland in a tight game. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a...